Gothic art is often misunderstood as something dark, disturbance, or very dramatic. Many people associate it only with sadness or negatively. However, Gothic art is much deeper than that. At its core, Gothic art is about emotional honesty. It explores feelings that are often hidden or avoided, such as grief, loneliness, fear, and inner conflict. Rather than rejecting this emotion, Gothic art impressed them and transformed them into something expressive and meaningful. Let's dive into the art of Dark Gothic. Of Gothic art. So, in the roots of Gothic art can be traced back to medieval Europe, particularly through the Gothic architecture. Gothic era will designed to evoke strong emotional reaction using towering structures, pointing arches, stained glass windows, and dramatic lighting. This piece creates a sense of fear and spectacle, reminding people of mortality and the unknown. Over time, these emotional qualities influence painting, sculpture, and literature. This one is reminds of the example from the Frankenstein 2025, where the Victor Frankenstein trying to create a creature in the one of the abandoned building, which just has a dramatic lightning, pointing arches, tall building, which can be called as towering sculpture, and stained glass window or can be broken windows. This one can be called as the origin of a Gothic art. The Romantic and Victoria period, artists become more focused on emotion, death, and the inner psychological world. This influence shaped the Gothic aesthetic and eventually evolved into the modern Gothic art and culture. So let's get into my personal connection to my art. My own artworks often leans towards Gothic terms because the style allows me to express emotions that are difficult to communicate verbally. Through dark imagery, symbols, and expressive form, I am able to translate internal feelings into visual narratives. So the Gothic art aesthetic gives me a freedom to explore absolute emotion and strength. Each drawing reflects a moment, emotion, and psychological state. For me, Gothic art is not just aesthetic choice, but a form of emotional storytelling and self-understanding. In conclusion, Gothic art is powerful and emotionally rich form of expression. It challenges the idea that darkness should be feared or avoided. Gothic art reminds us that beauty can exist in sadness and meaning can be found in the shadow. Through the motion, symbolized, and honesty, Gothic art continues to remain revealing both historical and contemporary art. That's all for today. Thanks for watching.